Olivier, thank you for joining us again.
Nice.
And sorry for the technical problem.
No worries.
I was introducing things to the people online. Come dicevo, questa conversazione sarà in inglese perché unfortunately Olivier non parla italiano. Ma
not yet, but Silvia has promised to give me some
fare le domande o in italiano o in inglese ed eventualmente provvederò io a tradurre. Quindi niente, Olivier is from the organizing committee of Salone Internazionale dell'Orientamento, which will take place on Saturday, February 12th. So Olivier, tell us a little bit more about this very important event.
So what we had done for the past year is we had organized can you hear me, Silvia? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So for the past, thanks a lot. And thanks a lot for having me here today. And I was saying that you promised to teach me Italian one day. So I'm taking this for sure to improve my Italian skills. So for the past year, we've created a global study abroad fair online with the name EF EduX. And this has attracted about 300,000 registration, as well as 40,000 attendees. So that fair is an ongoing fair, and we have one in March. But for the fair that you're mentioning that is happening now, next week, the point is really to focus on what you call in Italian, I think, orientation of the students. So what happens after high school? So what are you going to do after high school? Are you going to study at university? Are you going to travel the world, take a gap year? Are you going to maybe start looking for a job or think about doing a job? And what we have realized is that a lot of the students, this is exactly the time when you have to make those choices and decisions, if you are, especially if you are in your last year of high school. So we said, why not bringing all these people together from all around the world and offering them completely free webinars about, questions that they might have about their future.
Yeah, that is really a great idea. And okay, you already said something, but can you just specify a little bit more about the profile of the typical participants to this fair?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, like I said just before, it's about high school students. So what we really want to do is bringing the students that are from grade 10, grade 12, grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12. And then
it's 13 because we have 5 years high school.
Aha, okay, I didn't know. So the one that are from 16 to maybe 18 in high school, but also the one maybe that just finished high school or maybe are thinking of dropping university and trying to let them discover or understand what are the different options you can do.
Yeah, and how is the fair organized?
So the fair is organized by EF. This is a global non-stop 24 hours fair. So that means that although in Italy, people will most likely log in around, I would say around 8 maybe or 9 a.m. But we actually start in Japan at 10 a.m., which is 2 a.m. in Italy. Then we go to Europe and then we finish in Latin America. So that means that it's non-stop for 24 hours. People can connect at any time. They can join at any time. And what we've done here is that we've put everything on demand, so they don't have to watch things at a specific time. They can really go there and just watch and enjoy whenever they want.
Ah, that's very interesting. And what they can find in the fair exactly?
So what you will find on the fair is you will really have two different sections. One section that is about all the webinars. So these are webinars about different topics. So for example, you'll have one topic that is gap year. So how to finance a gap year, why doing a gap year is going to be an asset in your life, for example, topics like this. Then you'll have another category about university preparation. So if you want to study, especially in a university abroad or in one of the top universities, what does it take? How do you write a good application letter, for example, for university? So we'll have people who work at EF, they went to Harvard, they went to prestigious university, and they will tell you how they did it, basically. So amazing sort of feedback from people, testimonial from people who have done it. And then finally, there will be another section that is about career planning. So if you want to work, for example, in business, which studies should you do, or what should you do? If you want to work in finance, how do you make your resume shine to recruiter? How do you work with LinkedIn? So there's someone from LinkedIn that is going to teach you how to make a great LinkedIn profile. So that's for the webinar section. And then there will be an EF office section where for our Italian audience here today, you'll have to go to the Italian. You can go to the other one, but you won't be able to speak the language, because on each of those booths, people will speak your language. So on the Italian booth, it will be people like Sylvia or Christina or a lot of people we have in the EF office, all our educational experts ready to help you about your future. So the things that you would like to do, whether it is university or studying abroad or taking a gap year.
Okay, let me just wrap up and clarify a little bit.
Please.
It is a multilingual event, so people can really find opportunities in their language. So ci sarà, let me go back to Italian.
Yeah.
Ci saranno seminari, webinar che saranno disponibili 24 ore e saranno in italiano o in inglese. E poi appunto ci sarà la sezione degli uffici F dove troverete lo stand di F Italia e tutti i nostri esperti di orientamento saranno disponibili per parlare con voi sia in chat che in videoconferenza, quindi sarà possibile ricevere una consulenza personalizzata sulle vostre esigenze. Okay, and then what is your best advice to get the best of the show?
Well, I mean, first of all, I think what is important, if you want to access, let's just remember everyone that this is completely free. This is amazing content that a lot of people are asking people to pay for, which we deliver for free. So the first thing to do is to go on the page and register to the fair. And then once you do that, you will have your access, which is just the email you have registered with, and then you'll be able to enter the fair freely. So that would be the first tip. But then I think what is important is that if you don't know what you want to do, or even if you know what you want to do after high school, is it about preparing for university in Italy, or is it to prepare about university abroad? Is it about taking a break here, which a lot of students are doing between high school and university? So how could you do that? What do you expect? Do you want to add languages to this as well? Is it about thinking about, okay, now maybe I need to think about my resume, how I'm going to apply for a job, maybe not now, but in the future? If you have all these sort of questions, we're super happy to help you.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Grazie Olivier. Thank you very much. Se avete domande e volete farle in diretta, oppure potete contattare i nostri uffici e possiamo appunto fornirvi tutte le informazioni. Potete consultare il nostro sito dove troverete appunto tutte le informazioni sull'evento. Vi ricordo la data, sabato 12 febbraio. Dalle 8 del mattino alla sera noi saremo online e comunque potrete tranquillamente usufruire di tutti i contenuti a seconda delle vostre esigenze, del vostro tempo, della vostra disponibilità. Se ci sono domande, se no, so then since there are no questions, I thank you, Olivier, for your...
Grazie mille.
And we will give you some more Italian lessons in the future.
Can't wait for that. Thanks a lot. Thanks everyone who joined.
Grazie a tutti.
Bye.
A presto.